For today's CyberCEO episode,
his go-getter attitude. He is not scared to take on a new task every single day. Coming in with that is probably my favorite thing about my Cyberbacker. He's saving me almost 30 hours a week. Since I've brought on my Cyberbacker, it's been the first time really in like my entire career that I'm not answering emails till 10 o'clock at night, that I'm able to, have dinner with the family, do those sort of things. So he's taken off, like I was working, it felt like 2 jobs and now I'm working, for one person as he's there to help me, the entire day. It's a huge, huge help.
welcome to CyberCEO, wherein we talk about how our cyberbackers helped our cyber CEOs take their businesses to the next level. CyberCEO is powered by Cyberbacker, the world's leading provider of admin support services from anywhere in the world to anyone in the world. Please visit our website www.cyberbacker.com for more details. Another awesome day here at Cyberbacker. My name is Jello. We're back with another episode of CyberCEO. And of course, we have a very special guest on the show. Sarah, how are you doing today?
Oh, I'm great. Thank you so much for asking. How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you very much, of course, for being on the show. I know you're very busy. You have a lot of things to do. We really, really appreciate you dropping by. Now, to start things off, to let you know, we have a lot of listeners who are business owners just like yourself. So I need your help. Can you introduce yourself to our audience? Maybe we can start with, what's your role in the business, Sarah?
Of course. So my name is Sarah, and I am the founder and owner of our company. And we do real estate transaction management and conveyancing. So we're independent contractors that get to work with agents, all over the country.
Gotcha. So transaction coordination. How long have you been in the business?
I have been in the business almost 10 years now, which feels really crazy. But I've been solo running this company for 6.
Gosh, a lot of experience for you right there. But how about working with someone virtual? Is this your first time?
This is my first time working with someone 100% virtual. Yeah.
Gotcha. Was it a big change? Because I know we were kind of used to working with people that we can meet all the time. Now, everything's going a bit more virtual. So was it a big change for you and your business?
Yeah, I would say it was not a huge change since, as we know in 2020, we all sort of transitioned into a virtual world. So I think that, was a great prep for working with someone who was 100% virtual and got used to it pretty quickly.
All right. How long have you been working with your Cyberbacker again?
So we have been working together a little over 100 days. So working towards our first year anniversary.
There we go. Exciting, of course. And how did you find out about Cyberbacker in the first place?
Yeah, so an agent that I work with actually sent me the referral. They got a Cyberbacker and had, tried some different admin setups and really, really loved it. And told me that I should give it a try, that, there was no harm in just trying it out. And I love it as well. So I also recommend it out to my agents looking for someone.
There we go. Awesome. Thank you very much for those, of course. Now, more about your Cyberbacker experience. Before you got to work with your Cyberbacker, you went through our hiring process. So how did that experience go for you?
Yeah, so the hiring process was pretty easy. I actually went through 2 and it was still easy. So, it's nice that they find everybody for you. They set it all up. So you just show up for the interview. It really takes all of the back end work out. And the interviews are fun and lighthearted. I actually really enjoyed doing the interviews.
Yeah, because I know going through a lot of resumes and scheduling those interviews on your own would really take a lot of time. Don't you agree?
Yes, absolutely. I definitely did not have the capacity to be doing that myself. So it was great to sort of just show up with those resumes already in my inbox and just jump right in.
There we go. Now, talk to me more about that hiring process then. How did you make the final decision that your Cyberbacker today was the perfect fit for your business and your needs, of course?
Yeah, so it was great that we got to do the video chats because my business, I'm super big on just organic growth and everyone just being a really good fit. So, don't care so much about where you're coming from or what's on the resume or where you're going. and if it's going to be a good fit, because I knew I was going to be talking to them pretty much all day, every day. So I came to the decision, just my personal cyberbacker had a great positive attitude. I feel like we just matched in that way. And it has continued to be like that every single day. So, what I got in the interview, I'm getting every day. And it's been really awesome.
There we go. That's good to know that you're having a great experience with your cyberbacker. Now, more about him. What are the tasks then that you let him do every day?
Yeah, so my cyberbacker is working to become my right-hand man. So every day we're trying something new. We're getting used to new tasks. So I started him off with, just simple like reminder emails that I would send out, things that are templated, sort of the same every day, easy to learn. But he's taken pretty much all of my calls off of my plate. So, we have to call third parties and entities, and we're often just like waiting on hold. So it can be very frustrating. He takes all of that off of my plate. So I only have to worry about marketing calls. And, just really keeping all of our files organized. So, filing everything, pulling docs for me, really the things that take up, a lot of time.
Yes.
He handles so quickly. He's younger than me. He's more techie than me. So he handles things much faster than I do. And it's been awesome.
Now, you mentioned about time. If you could you put a number on how many hours does he save you? Let's say every week. Just doing
so he's saving me almost 30 hours a week. He works a full 40 hours. And we're booking in some learning time there, of course. But he has, since I brought on my cyberbacker, it's been the first time really in like my entire career that I'm not answering emails till 10 o'clock at night, that I'm able to, have dinner with the family, do those sort of things. So he's taken off, like I was working, it felt like 2 jobs and now I'm working, for one person as he's there to help me, the entire day. It's a huge, huge help.
There we go. Saving 30 hours a day so you can focus more on the things that matter the most, of course. Now, more about tasks. What are some of the new things that you got planned for him? Of course, he's going to continue learning and growing with you. So let's say within the next 3 to 6 months from today, what new things do you want him to do for you in the business?
Yeah. So in the next 3 to 6 months, we're really going to hone in on our marketing. I have never really had time to sit down and do an in-depth marketing plan. So he is really helping me with that. We're creating a content calendar that we can launch in the new year and really focus on that as our 2023 goal. So he's really heading all of that and, giving me ideas. So that's great. And he's learning more and more to do everything that I'm doing within the day as well. So probably within 6 months, he'll be able to, if I have a meeting or I'm on a call, jump into my email and really know what needs to be tackled, what can wait for me, things that he's able to pull and send over for requests. So he's really working to be me so that there's 2 of me and we can tackle everything every day.
That's going to be exciting stuff because, again, more things for him to do, more opportunities to grow, of course.
Yes.
Now, you mentioned 100 days, over 100 days with your cyberbacker. How did you create a strong working relationship with someone who's virtual? Because some of our listeners might have a difficult time transitioning to the virtual world. So do you have any tips that you can share with them?
Yeah, when he first came on, we were on Zooms pretty much all day, really just walking through things. So we got that FaceTime as if he was sitting in the office. And then as he was learning and able to take on tasks on his own, we moved to Slack. So if you're, in your 30s like me, you might remember like I am. So it's like the elevated version of that. So we can sit and chat all day. And although we're not talking voice to voice, we're chatting as if we're right there. So when he has questions, it comes up, notifies me in real time, get right back to him as if we were sitting in the office. And we still do jump on calls when we're learning new things. So when we're learning something that he's never taken on before, we do try to jump on a Zoom so he can watch me do it. And then I'm there as he's doing it if he has any questions. And I've really just opened it up to, just an environment where it's okay to make mistakes in the beginning. That's how you learn. And it's okay to ask questions. So I would tell him, let's just, when we're trying a new task, I'm like, all right, now it's like trial by fire. So go out there and try it. And if it's not perfect, that's okay. We'll fix it. We'll, handle that and get it redone. But, until you try it, you're never going to know if you know how to do it. So I just try to instill that confidence that It's okay. We're all still learning. And as mistakes happen, as long as we know why they're happening and how to fix them, it's a good mistake. You learn a lot through making a mistake. So, really just trying to get that culture of, no one's going to get yelled at. We're just all learning together, and, I'm learning too. So learning the best way to work with someone virtually, and just keeping that good open communication.
Yes, again, communication, and again, just failing forward, because mistakes are going to happen, especially when you're just still establishing the relationship, right?
Of course. And, I've been doing this for many, many years, and I still make mistakes all the time, right? We're human. It happens. You just learn from it, move on,
True.
and hope you don't make it again.
Yes, all the time, of course. Now, one last question, and for sure, your cyberbacker is going to be able to listen to this once we have this online. So we would like to know, what do you like most about your cyberbacker? What's the first thing that comes to mind when we talk about him?
I would say his go-getter attitude. He is not scared to take on, a new task every single day. He's not scared to just jump right in. And I think that's what makes you successful in whatever you're going to be doing, is just to, move without fear. And he, along with, his go-getter attitude, he is just full of positivity. And that is what, keeps you going. And, even if we have a day where we didn't get as much done, or we dealt with some rough situations, it's just positive, let's get it going tomorrow. And that has been a huge help. And it actually, every morning when I get his positive log on email, it puts me in a good mindset too. So it really just, it puts the whole team in a great trajectory of, being all right, let's tackle this. We got this. So he's, given that to me, and that's invaluable to me. Your attitude, you can't teach that.
True.
So, coming in with that is probably my favorite thing about my cyberbacker.
Now, we are very, very excited to see where this partnership grows to, of course, for the next couple of months. And again, thank you very much for dropping by today, Sarah. I had fun talking to you. I hope this isn't the last time we get to do this.
Oh, me neither. This was so fun. I was so excited to do it. So I definitely hope we get to chat soon.
All right. You have a great day. I'll talk to you real soon. All right.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you for listening to our daily dose of Cyber CEO. Stay tuned to know more about how Cyberbacker creates a difference in this digital time and age. You can visit our website www.cyberbacker.com and follow our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Spotify.